Hey guys, it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon here. I really don't feel like doing a lot of cooking, but there is one recipe I wanted to show you. It's a new sandwich. I doubt that you've ever heard of it since we're the ones who made it. We call it the Dirty Irene. And here's a little bit of the story behind that. Before we moved to central Illinois, we used to go to Denver for our vacations. Same reason as a lot of people go to Denver for their vacations. Anyway, one of the times when we were out there, we tried something called the Dirty Irene. And it was a mix of 3 different products put together, and we absolutely loved it. Never saw it again. It was like a one-time thing. So we decided, there's just the 2 of us here at home. And like this past week, I made tacos, I made chili cheese dogs, and I made sloppy joes. Well, there's always leftovers from that stuff. So what I do is I combine the 3 most recent leftovers, whatever they are, maybe add a little something, like in this case I'm going to add some onions, throw it on a bun, and call it the Dirty Irene. So let's get going on it. So what I've done is I've cut up half a white onion, chopped it up, and now I'm going to put that in the frying pan. The frying pan has already been on the flat top and it's been warmed up, so there might be a little bit of sizzle here. We'll see. No, not as much as what I thought. And now I add a little bit of avocado oil. Let's scoop the remainder of these onions in there. And now let's slide this around in here. Okay guys, I'll let these onions cook for a little bit, let them get translucent, and then I will add in all the various meat. We'll be back. Well, the onions have been cooking for a while, and they're starting to get a little bit on the translucent side, which is what I was looking for. They're softening up nice. So now I'm going to add in the leftovers. We'll start off with number 1, taco meat. There we go. Okay, that's contender number 1. Now we have the filling from chili cheese dogs. And finally, sloppy joe. So we stir this around, get it all mixed in good with the onions, and let it heat up. And usually when it heats up, it starts getting juicy again, so there's no need to add any liquid quite yet, because if you do that, then you're just going to have to wait for it to basically boil off or cook off again. And that's just a waste of time for something like this. Like I said, it's just leftovers. It's a bunch of leftovers, but they're all basically related to each other. Okay, so now I'll let this cook for a good 10 minutes or so, and then we'll come back and we'll see how it's going. Well, as you can see, it is bubbling away in there, and oh man, does it smell good. Let me stir it around a little bit for you. See that consistency? Those onions, oh my goodness. Okay, it's time to butter the buns. Be right back, guys. Okay guys, I'm going to take the pot full of the meat mix, slide it down here, and then start buttering the buns. Use the back side of the spoon to butter the buns. I'm doing 5 buns and I always do too many, but these were in the freezer. These two were leftovers, these buns. So, and they were gonna start getting freezer burn or something nasty here shortly, so they get done too. And if we don't eat them, the birds will. And the squirrels will eat them too. All right, let's take the tongs, see how the buns are looking. Getting there. Looky there, see? Pretty. That one's ready. That one's ready. That one is not. That one is not. That one's getting there. That one's getting there. Now remember, you can also press down in the middle to get that butter in the middle that just kind of sits there. Ooh, you hear that one? It's squished. We'll give these guys another minute and then we will be pulling them off. All right, time to check them again. It's almost like we could just give them a regular countdown here. Let's do it like the way they used to do it back in the day.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition.
Yep. Actually, that one's above, so we'll put that guy back here. That one. Now we are going to construct the Dirty Irene. First thing we do, open up the bun, take some of the Kewpie mayo, Japanese mayo, spread it on the bottom. Get a nice little layer in there. Coleslaw. Just take a little handful of coleslaw, spread that in there. And now we spoon on the meat. All right, guys, let me make this just a little prettier and I'll be right back. Guys, this is what the final version looks like. Can you see that? Let me tip that up there. Is that not pretty? All right, let me sit down and I'll move the camera and then I'll let you know exactly how it tastes. Be right back. Okay guys, sandwich time. Let's see. It tastes like a souped up sloppy Joe. You can taste a little bit of the chili in there. You can taste just a little bit of the taco seasoning in there, but mostly it's sloppy Joe, and it's wonderful. So grab your leftovers, grab your fry pan, turn on the flat top, make yourself a dirty Irene. All right guys, see you next week.